you could be looking at it right here.
Now get to decide, was that the $26,000 ride? We know Pacheco's moving on and very much alive in his quest. 92 3/4.
He never loses sight of this bull's hump.
Your world number one provides yet another glimpse of why he is in that spot. If it's more than 82.5, Pacheco moves to the number one position. You can bet it's going to be worth more than that. Pacheco is now in a spot to win a 6th event of the year.
You see how square he stays? His shoulders never lose squareness with that bull's shoulders. He keeps his chin down. He keeps sight of that bull every jump. This right here was Jim Sharp-ish as I've ever seen it.
In his season. And he does it. Colby, we talked about the pre-event defense. If Kaique Pacheco just rides, he's going to keep everybody else away.
You keep saying he's playing defense. He is, but he's also playing offense. He is looking at this like he is not going to lose. He's going to win the World Championship that he wants so bad. He is not going to let it slip through his fingers this year.
Big score for Kaique. Now here's the deal, 87 points. As high as 89 on this one before.
Book another one. Pacheco, the first rider, 2 for 2. And it might not be the round-winning ride, but absolutely, J-Dub, it sends a message all the same.
And it sends a message all the way through the field. And I'm not just talking about Cooper and those guys and Jess that's setting out thinking he's going to catch them at the end. It sends it all the way to the bottom. I'm here to win it, and ain't nobody can do anything about it.
Taking nothing away from Pacheco, when you see a bull like that go into his hand, it almost becomes a slam dunk. Our world number one is number one for reasons like that.
Yeah, and when Magic Mike goes to the right, he makes a big mistake if there was any hope of getting Pacheco on the ground. Looks left, back to the right, and I really like how Pacheco is finishing these rides, though, when he's got just a nice bull 2 ride. You see him take the outside foot out of the bull, showing the judges, I'm in control of the situation. Mark me higher than this bull.
But first he has to nod. There you go. Pacheco does his job. With the bullfighters we have, you don't need to be able to run away from a bull. You just need to stay on its back. And look at that. You don't think he's going to be emotional? We have never seen that sort of reaction out of him.
You know, and that's the thing that makes this sport, me such a fan of this sport, is you can't predict how bad a guy wants something. And this guy's been dreaming of being in this position and being able to get a world championship his entire life. He's been the bridesmaid several times. This shows guts and toughness at a level that most athletes don't even attempt.
Everyone chasing him. It took a while for Stuntman Ray to settle in. Pacheco more than along for the ride. He goes perfect over the weekend. Will it be enough? He needs 90 3/4. If not, Dakota Butter wins for the second time of his career.
Waiting for him to come in here.
Oh,
that's big.
91 points. Pacheco has done it. There's a nod. He finally gets out. There you have it. Our heavyweights have answered each other. Whatever you can do, I can do as well. Kaique Pacheco ignored the pain. Best smooth wreck and scores 88 3/4.
I'll tell you what, we're seeing heavyweights right here go at it, McBride, and this is what the World Finals, this is how it sets the plate.
I don't know how you could ask for anything more in a world championship race than what these two great bull riders are delivering. Even with the odds stacked against Pacheco with the injury to the knee that you were talking about, he still comes out.
Sport, you got into it for the adrenaline rush. Go chase it.
Much like Mickey Mouse 24 hours ago, Corn Star into his hand, and this year especially, the Bulls are going to have to throw something bigger at Kaique Pacheco if they want to get him off their back.
Yeah, this one had a better chance at bucking off his horns or his tail, because you watch in this super slow motion, look at the laser focus that you see in Kaique's eyes as he comes around there. He's never losing sight of where this bull's at or where he wants it to be in the middle. It's so unbelievable how he keeps that chin tucked.
Ended up winning that world title, takes that break, does a little bit of rehab, and comes back, and the timing is off. But I like this matchup right here, and he's got one started.
Listen, we say he is 70th in the world, but he's been out of competition for really about 2 months of this first half. The guy is not sleeping on us at all. He is going to put together some rides, and he's going to take full advantage of this weekend here in Albuquerque, and a great 85 1/4 point score from Kaique.
This is the performance that he needed to see from himself. It's the Kaique Pacheco that we expect to see every time he nods his head. This bull has been unridden in 6 outs, but he is the one to defeat him.
85 1/4 moves the current reigning world champ into the top 5 in round number 1.
Delivery as well. Looks like they moved him over to the right, so he may just turn back right there into his hand, pushes back on his front end.
Bull bobbles inside the chute, but to Pacheco's advantage. Hey! 8-second whistle sound. Shorty Gorham, Cody Webster, and Jesse Byrne. Wow.
Look at the work by those bullfighters getting in there and taking that bull's attention. That was a great move right there, and that was awesome. I'm not real sure what Kaique just did right there, but that was pretty cool. I was excited about it. This was a good bull, and I'm glad to see Kaique. This is the Kaique that we're used to seeing right here. Look at him, just calm, focused. You can tell he's not making big moves, not trying to override these bulls. That right there was solid.
Last night he was 85 1/4. Tonight he will match it, 85 1/4 points again to move to number 2 of the event